Alright, made another mess today. What am I doing? I'll show you. We got the transmission pan out of the custom cruiser, changing the fluid and the filter. So anyway, I got this see, it's all out now. It's a 700 R4 transmission in here. Anyway, when you're working like this on jack stands, I just figured out this awesome tip on how to get that pan out and not make a mess, because you know you're gonna drop that thing. You only put like 2 bolts in the back of the front and drop it. Anyway, see this thing here. This is an awesome idea I just came up with. So I didn't want to make a mess, because I already made a little bit of a mess, but I would have made more of a mess when this pan is filled with fluid. Anyway, here's your pan. Here's this little pump thing, right? Ah shit, I spilled it all over the place. So your pan and pump thing. So your pan, just trying to get this good. Your pan's gonna be tilted, right, like this, kind of inside the car, right? It's gonna have all that fluid right there. You see where it's dripping right now? The fluid, that little bit of a little dab by the magnet. Anyway, it's gonna be like that. So you kind of position this pump in that little area, maybe a little bit lower. You're gonna start pumping all that fluid out. So when you drop it, there's hardly gonna be nothing, and there's hardly gonna be no fluid in this pan. So it'll be a lot easier, and you're not gonna make a mess. It's awesome. So this thing's just like a soap dispenser. You buy them at like any auto parts store. Great for rear end fluid, power steering fluid, coolant. Anytime you want to transfer fluid. I'm trying to touch this and not make a mess. I screwed my camera. Anyway, you just kind of pump it, you know. Suck up the fluid. No, I'm making my pan dirty again. That's not good. Anyway, that's how that works. So I would get one of these and do that method, you know, tilting the pan, sticking this thing right in there between the case and the pan, pump it out, pump out a few quarts of fluid. So your drain pan over there, your drain pan right there. Yeah, it's a drain pan, right? And this is a lift right here too. And that's my transmission jack stand, or pole jack, whatever you want to call it, if you want to believe that. Funny. So that's a tip on doing that. And on these cars, same like on a box Caprice, you have to move your cross member back. So your transmission cross member, that rusty piece of junk. So I just jacked it up a little bit on the tail shaft with my transmission jack, my 4x4, and I just kind of propped it up over that where the transmission mount is a stud. So right now the transmission is being held up by that stud, because it's supposed to come through that hole right there. So just kind of shifted this cross member. There's my finger right there, cross member, and put it up on there. So I have clearance to get to those 3 back bolts right there. You see them? Because if not, that little this little overhang blocks it, which is a real pain. Yeah, you see my oil pan's leaking really bad. I have to fix that too. It actually gets on the exhaust now. You see that crossover pipe right there, and it smokes. That's not good. So that has to be dealt with. So anyway, if you want to know what kind of fluid I'm using for this job, I have Pennzoil, and as you see, this says automatic transmission fluid in vehicles previously serviceable with Dextron 3, because what the whole Dextron, what was that? The licensing on the Dextron is, I think it's gone now. It's not have Dextron 6. I think they're up to. They skipped a couple of Roman numerals, and being that Wix, hold on, put that over here. Camera, maybe not. I'm not sure. Wix gives you these cork gaskets, which I hate. Cork gasket. I always use these Velcro ones. They're made out of that, kind of like the same material I was on there. The cellulose. You see it right there. Cellulose material. I can't speak. Instead of the cork. The cork sucks, you know. So that's what you do. You get a nice leak-proof seal, and use your little pumper thing to get the fluid out. And your pan is like that in the car. It all collects. Pump it out. Pump it in your drain pan, and you don't make a mess. You see, I hardly have no mess in here. and I'm using my nice Rubbermaid plastic catch pan, which is awesome. You know, you gotta use what you have. Filter. It wasn't even that bad. You see the sludge on the filter. Not too much. Hasn't been changed in a while. It'll be good. So that's a tip for all of you doing transmission pans like this on your lift, you know, on your double lift. So I like my spray bomb job and the exhaust. I just picked that up. Haha. So it's the bottom of a 700 R4 non-electronic. Now, actually no, this would be a 4L60 they would call it. 700 R4, same crap. They just changed the name on it in these cars. Then they turn electronic in 93, so 92. Maybe 4L60E. So that's how you do it. Hope that helps someone. I'm shutting this thing off. I have to get that stupid seal out of the transmission. See, have that seal now stuck up in there. I'm working it now with a flathead screwdriver. So once I get that out, I can clean out this pan good, pop that filter in, put it back together, filter up, and it will be done. Anyway, that's it. Till the next video.